This incident aside, if states start to struggle, if they start to struggle with not having enough testing, what will that mean for this current wave of the Delta variant that we're seeing?
What it means is that we'll be flying blind. You won't have the ability to know who's infected, who is not infected. And that puts us back to the way it was in the beginning of the pandemic. And there's really no excuse for this now, because not only do we have vaccines, but we have the technology, even for home tests. And we know how to do this correctly if we have the political will to do it, if people actually step up and realize that we're still in a pandemic. So testing is going to be very important as we try to get back some semblance of our normal life.
So, doctor, correct me if I'm wrong here. Typically, I would think people get a COVID test because they have to or because they're actually worried they may have been infected. One doctor recently suggested the idea of having testing sites as vaccination sites as kind of a strategy to get those vaccination numbers up. In your opinion, would that help?
Anything that makes it easy to get vaccinated is going to help. You have to be careful, though, if you've got somebody that might be contagious. You don't want them to be infecting the vaccinator, and you probably don't want to be vaccinated if you're acutely ill. But for those people who test negative, yes, I do think having a one-stop shop where you can get tested, where you can get a vaccine, all will make it very easy. We've got to make getting vaccinated something that is just part of normal life. And ideally, you want to be able to do this at your primary care physician's office, and hopefully that will be coming soon.
Yeah, I think we all hope that right now. The Times also reporting the FDA is expected to fully approve Pfizer's vaccine next week. Obviously, it's already been in use under an emergency basis. Will it move the needle in any meaningful way for those who have held out, or is it too late for that?
I suspect it will probably have an impact, because we know that the anti-vaccine movement has been using the fact that these vaccines have been available only on emergency use authorization as a way to attack them and call them experimental vaccines and all kinds of other nonsense. This kind of removes that talking point. So hopefully some people will now feel much more comfortable because the FDA is making a decision based on all the data on safety and efficacy that's amassed over the last 6 months or actually 9 months or so more. And that will give people a little bit more peace of mind that maybe we're nervous. It also is going to be something that's important for organizations and employers, because many of them were reticent to have mandates for their employees as a condition of employment, or organizations as a condition of participation, because they were waiting for full FDA approval. Now that that's coming, maybe you'll see more of those organizations step forward and show some confidence in this vaccine and try to protect their workplace by mandating vaccinations.
All right, Dr. Hopkins Adalja from Johns Hopkins, we appreciate it.